So in the last video, we went through, swapped in a new center console into the Wagon, and during the install process, I had a whole bunch of issues with fitment. Everything's very, very tight. Kind of frustrated me a little bit, but at the end, we made it work. I found out though, the E-brake is actually the issue, where mine was like this, basically being straight, where the one for the center console I got should be like this, tilted a little bit. So today, I went back and snagged the proper E-brake for the car. So looking in the car right now, you can see the console is in, and it does fit, but the E-brake fitment to this section right here is very, very tight. Basically, I kind of pull the E-brake to me and then lift it up. It works, but it's not the ideal fit, and obviously not the proper E-brake for this console. So today, I'm gonna pull this back out, put the correct E-brake in, and we're all good to go. One thing that is kind of sad, in the car now, we have a nice leather stitched E-brake, where this one is just like a black rubber boot, basically. They do make a leather stitched one that does fit this cup holder center console, but obviously not what I found. So for now, we'll put this one in, it'll fit properly and work the way it's supposed to, and eventually I'll find a leather stitch one that's for the cup holder console. We'll do another swap, but at least this will work properly for right now. I did do a lap of the junkyard, hoping to find another Mark IV with the cup holder console that had a black leather stitch E-brake. Unfortunately, no luck. There was the other black white we saw last time. That car has the cup holder console with the leather E-brake, but it's tan, so does me no good. So if you have a black leather stitch E-brake for a Mark IV for the cup holder console, let me know. All right, got all the new stuff back out. We can do some comparing and contrasting. You can see on the old one how fat this is, and the E-brake goes straight down the middle. This one much skinnier and kicked off to the left a little bit. And looking at the actual E-brakes, this is my old one, this is a new one. If you look at the ear right here, you can see much bigger this one is compared to that one. It doesn't seem like a lot, but just kicking it that much to the left will make your life so much easier. Again, this will work. In that one, it's not ideal, but it can be done. But this, just a little bit of space right there, makes life so much easier. So this will now be back in its rightful home, and we'll be all good to go. You know what is absolutely mind-blowing, and honestly, you guys might not believe this, but when you have all the correct pieces, things go together like they're meant to be together. It's like, you know, it's the wildest thing, but all the correct pieces result in stress-free, all of the, it just works. And it's almost like it was made to be like this combination. And sometimes, you know, I'll give it to Volkswagen. Sometimes when they make stuff, they know what they're doing. But yeah, there she is. Proper E-brake with the right console. Everything's good to go. Eventually, I would like to have a leather stitch one that is the same as this one, but it don't look bad. It's all black and all matches nicely. And now, bam, functional, good to go. I will say, I've only had this console in the car for like 2 days, and it's already paid for itself like 10 times over. Went to Burger King yesterday, got a large drink, gotta have my large sweet tea. You can put it up here, but it's very, very dangerous and very sketchy right there. Fits perfect, not going anywhere. Like every Mark IV standard should have had this console. I don't know why you would not have this. This is just, it's the best thing ever. All right, switching gears for just a second here because we got our posters. All right, we'll do this one first because this one says Mark II Jetta on it. So this should be the last poster that has one of my vehicles on it. We have the Mark III, the Mark III, the Mark IV, and this one has the Mark II on it, which is very, very cool. I'm very thankful to have my cars on any posters at all. Bam! Another just beautiful poster with the Mark II right there, just followed by tons of other gorgeous Mark II Jettas. This was John's old car way back in the day. Friends over the West Coast, friends in Florida. Just tons of beautiful looking Mark IIs. And again, just to have my car with all the rest of these great cars, very, very cool. So that is our Mark II poster, the Jetta one. I think this one is the Golf and GTI one, if I'm not mistaken. It is, which I don't have one of these cars, so my car's not on here, but we can still enjoy all the rest of the beautiful cars that everyone else has. Because look at these things. Just gorgeous cars on here. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So many good ones. Most of which I've seen in person. Ben's car right in the middle. This one has the 3.6 in it. We saw it in Indiana. I think this is also John's car over here. Just, again, tons of awesome, awesome cars. One day I wish to have a Mark II hatchback of some sort. But for now, these are great examples. Are all framed up, looking beautiful. And again, just so many gorgeous Mark IIs on this poster. I'm honored to have the little Jetta on here. Now, all the ones that have my car on them are all framed up. Savoy right there, Miley right there, Wagon right there, and the Mark II right there. Super awesome to see. So, per usual, all the information regarding these posts will be down below. If you want to head up John, that's the way to do so. Also, if you want a Wagon poster, that link will be down below as well. So, if you've already ordered a Wagon poster, it's heading out this week, and if you want one, links down below. All right, so I had mentioned I wanted to put my new old stock Votex keyless entry, this kit right here. I want to put on the Pink Floyd, just very, very 90s that car, but someone had commented, I totally forgot, that car does not have the vacuum pump in the trunk that has a central locking. That car is just straight manual locked. I have to go through, get a pump, do all like the lines for the car. I don't want to do all that. This car, however, does have the complete central locking system, which is very good, meaning we can put the Votex keyless entry right there onto this car and it'll work. The only issue is, I'll show you, normally if we press this button right here, you'd hear the pump in the back with that kind of sound, and these would go up and down. But as you can see, I'm pretty sure the pump in the back died. Now I'm pretty sure, and I've been here before, I have a couple extra pumps somewhere. So I'm gonna try and find those first. If I can swap that out, then we can go ahead and install the keyless entry either today or some other time. But I need a working pump first, otherwise nothing works. So I'm gonna go dig through, I don't know, a bunch of boxes and hopefully find a new pump to replace the one in the back, get these working, and if that works, then we can go ahead and install this very nice new old stock keyless entry system. All right, two things here. Number one, I haven't found a spare pump yet, but I'm certain I have one. But number two, it's occurred to me that all the years that I've owned this car, the central locking has always worked up until this point, because I want to do this now, it doesn't work. But I've only ever done these pumps in the Mark IIIs in the Savoy, and the pumps usually on that side under the tail light. And a Mark III, apparently it's down the spare tire well, at least from the internet says, because I don't see it on this side or on that side, so it must be somewhere further down, which means my wood floor and the air stuff, I had to like pry that up and just more work to do. But it's dawned on me, all these years I've owned this car, the pump has always worked. I've never messed with it before, and I've only done pumps on hatchbacks, and they're always right there under the tail light. Very easy to get to, but on the Jetta, apparently, they don't want to put it there. They put it down under there somewhere. So aside from not finding my new pump yet, which actually is from the pump I have, the spare pump I have, it's from a Mark III Golf, but I assume they're compatible. They must be. We'll get to that in a little bit. I haven't found the new pump yet, but yeah, we got some work to do here. Okay, it's a new day. I'm in the same shirt. This video's been going on for multiple days. It just is what it is. Yesterday I searched all over the place, had to leave, but I could not find any of my spare vacuum pumps from Mark III, but I knew I had some. Went to bed last night, woke up this morning, and I had a dream last night. Like I cannot make this up. I had a dream. I knew where the pump was, got up this morning, and I found it. So, you know, sometimes it just works out like that. So now, pending the pump here is actually the issue with my central locking. We can swap that out, make it work, and then go through and hopefully get this installed. And hopefully these instructions from the 90s are one in English, which I think there is. Yeah, there's an English section in there. And hopefully I can follow them. I don't like wiring at all, but there's not that many things. There's one plug in here that goes to one end to the pump itself, and one to, I think, the receiver here, and then like this one and this one. So like it's not a lot of wires. I should be able to not mess this up, and hopefully this tells me enough things I need to know, and we'll have a nice keyless entry brand new for Miley today, possibly, pending this works. We'll see. All right, so yesterday I had said I've never pulled the vacuum pump out of a Mark III Jetta, only the Mark III Golfs, where normally it's back in this corner right here, very easy to get to. I read online, because I just didn't see it on this side or on this side. I just didn't see it anywhere. I read online it's under like the carpet on the left side in a Mark III Jetta. I pulled this out, it's not there. And I started following the vacuum lines like a smart person would. If you follow the vacuum lines, they go, you can see, there's a vacuum pump. So it looks like the exact same one as the Mark III Golf that sits back in this corner. It's just tucked away over here. Now I hope I can slide it up. My battery box is back here, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, Mark III Jetta vacuum pump is over here on the left side. So passenger side still, but not under the carpet. Well, I guess maybe I read it wrong. I don't know. It said under the floor carpet, I thought, but under this carpet makes more sense. But yeah, it's back there. So pop that out, pop in the new one, and then hopefully my locks work. And then we can go from there and install the Votex kit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there she is. OG from 97. Actually, this one's stamped, well, the cover is stamped 96, but pretty easy to remove. I actually pulled the cover off my battery box, but it squishes down a bit more. There's one ground right here. That's an 8mm screw. That goes right there in the corner, so pop that off, wiggle it out. And here's our vacuum, which is the exact same one as the Mark III Golf, which is nice. We're gonna swap it out, and we'll go through and start the install process. But I'm hoping this is a problem. If I swap this out and this is not the problem, then something somewhere in the vacuum lines or the harness to this might be the issue. We might be dead in the water for right now. I actually have several of these pumps that I grabbed from the junkyard back in the day just to have backups for later on, and I grabbed like the vacuum lines with them, and I have some extra harnesses just in case. But everything looks to be the exact same. Swap her in and hope for the best. Easy enough. New pump is in, plugged in, our ground's in, our vacuum line's on. I didn't put it away to check, I'll make sure it works, but we should now be able to hop in the car, press our central locking button. I should be able to hear the pump and watch the locks go up and down. So this one's currently up. I should be able to press this and I hear it, but it didn't go down. Let's try to go up. I hear the pump working. So the issue now might be this is working. Now obviously that one didn't work at all, so this one is working. Now the question might be if there's a leak somewhere in the lines. We have to find that. Let's see. So that turns off. So no lock. Let me try this actually. Let me see the keys. Let me close this. Let me press this. Alright, close that. Let's close this. I don't know if it matters or not, but we'll close everything. Alright, so now we should be able to do this 2 times to the right. Nope. So pump's working, but it seems like I might have a leak somewhere in one of the vacuum lines. It's always been working until this pump stopped working, so I don't know if, maybe this pump doesn't have enough pressure to actually push and pull the locks. I'm gonna try another one first before I go searching through all these lines. So I tried this one, which is a VDO one. I tried this one and this one. All 3 of those ones worked. You heard them working over here, but didn't actually move in the locks. I don't know if the pressure is not enough, and I believe all these are from Mark III Golf versus Jettas, but they look the same. Now I have one left, and I have faith in this one because the original one here, all the part numbers are the same, the 1HO962257, but this one's an F, this one ends in E, this one ends in G, that one ends in E as well, and this one also ends in E, but this one's hella, this one's also hella. So we'll try with the OEM ones. Hopefully this one actually will work. Moment of truth, lock is down. We should go 2 to the right. Oh, sorry, 2 to the left actually. Nothing. I hear it though. But in terms of moving the locks, yeah, 2 to the left should open all the doors. Just to double check, we'll sit in the car. We'll use this one. So this pressing on the up should. Nope. Or back down. Still no. So I don't even know where to start. I mean, somewhere in the system, or those pumps, all three of those pumps, or four of those pumps, all came out of Mark III Golfs. I don't know if there's a difference because the ending number is different than the one I had originally. Maybe that's the difference, and it's just not enough pressure to actually move the locks up and down. I'm not quite sure. Or somewhere in the vacuum lines, there's a leak and the pressure is escaping, which is why these aren't moving. So I'd have to check this door, that door, that door, that door, and the lines to the back of the car, which isn't the end of the world. Don't know that's a today thing, but I think we still figure it out. We have working pumps now. We know that for sure. So this one works, all these work. And I'm hoping, I don't know, I don't really want to go through and tear apart the entire car trying to find all these vacuum lines. There's a crack, this one close. Let's like spray water on all of them. We're just gonna go through and see if there's a crack somewhere. I mean, all these lines are from 97. So I mean, like if there one's cracked somewhere, I'm not super surprised, but it's always worked. And then it rarely stopped working. Of course, when I wanna do something with it, it stops working. This looks to be the original one for the car. Again, all these lines are from 97, so I don't know, we'll see. So my conclusion is there's a leak somewhere in my lines. I pulled the main line off the vacuum pump, turned the key so it's pushing air out. I put my finger over the top of it, signifying the locks being up and no more pressure can go through, and the pump turned off. I know the pump's good, I know the pump's working, it's pushing enough air out. That shouldn't be the issue, but somewhere in my system, there's a leak. And I'll be honest with you guys, it's about to rain, and I'm just not feeling it today, but I think the next video will come back. I'll pull all the door cards off, pull some of the interior panels off. I'll go through all the vacuum plumbing for that system, hopefully find the issue, fix it, and then all the locks will be working again, and then we can go through and actually install this kit on the car, because right now there's no point in putting the car right now because it doesn't work. And there might be a bigger issue than just a broken vacuum line. I don't know just yet. The pump's working, which is good, but we're kind of dead in the water right now. Well, with that, we're gonna end this video here. I'm gonna try my best to not be lazy and go through this car and find out wherever my leak is. I'm hoping it's just a leak and that I can fix where the crack is and we're good to go, and then install this bad boy. And actually, I mean, this has been sitting for I don't know how many years. This may also not work, but fingers crossed, our leak is the only issue. Install this so I can figure these out, and then it works perfectly and good to go. If you guys enjoyed today's video, do not forget, be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.